I'm Katharina Rigetto, and this is a learning summary from my communication class 1160 in winter 2022. The first one is world systems. Here, I learned that the world systems are all interrelated relations that make up the global systems. The first one's the ecological systems. These are in constant danger and mass extinction due to human activity and our comfort. We, over the years and decades, decided that we wanted to put our comfort and our own convenience and technology before our environment, which is now being destroyed by us. We have the human agency to change, however, it's not an easy thing to do. The second thing is our technological systems, and it's one of the biggest threats to the power of human agency and control. The technology has been taking over our own society since its development, and people are getting too comfortable with it, especially through the pandemic. Here I am doing online school for almost 3 to 4 years now. So technology does has its up and downs, but it's not the cleanest for the environment. The third issue is our social systems. These have changed over time as our human species evolve. However, our political systems is the driving system controlling our social world. This means that politics dominate the power of critical thinking and communication. This means that political systems are dependent on superiority and control of the population, especially middle class and mainstream media. Things that are very important to political domination is gender, status, and wealth. The power of the media. The media has developed many individual identities, which gives individuals the power to have an online presence and access to everything at all times. This picture right here is an example of when I was going through Smith Falls on the highway right after the freedom of convoy had occurred, and this is a sign, a very derogatory sign towards our Prime Minister. This is an example of what happens when there is fake news and ignorance, which gives power to an individual to express whatever they feel like. And in March 2022 in downtown Ottawa, I had to live through this freedom of convoy. I think that it expressed a lot of the power of the media. Human agency is a social phenomenon we're all born with, and that means that we have the power and the willpower to make a change with our actions throughout our lives. However, with time, our human agency has been diminished with the media. Individuals have been learning and have been evolving, and there's a fine line between the online world and the real world that is being less and less current and accurate throughout time as media grows and individuals are growing with the media. So it's hard for them to understand human agency and that it is to make a change with our lives. And here's a perfect example of what human agency and the media happens. Here, one of my family members ended up in a car crash where a lot of things went wrong and it was very dangerous. One of the airbags blew up, and the first thing this individual did was take a picture instead of getting the authority, instead of anything like that, asking for help. The first thing that went through this individual's mind was the agency to take a picture. We can all make a change, but I feel like this is an example of what's happening with our world.